Hello, my name is Frank Knight. I'm Director of Healthcare Solutions at VMware. We're here at HIMSS 2013, and I'm excited to have Jason Deck here with me from Logicworks, one of our service provider partners in the VMware ecosystem. So today I want to talk to Jason a little bit about our vCloud for Healthcare, which we announced, and how the service provider side fits in for that, and maybe talk a little bit about hybrid cloud as well. So welcome.
Sure, good. Thank you, Frank.
So what do you think of HIMSS first year?
I think it's fantastic. It's amazing how much is going on and all the different technologies and applications and customers and providers that are here in one roof. It's a great place to be.
So a lot of our customers have done server virtualization already. We call it server virtualization 1.0. They're starting to look out towards the private cloud now, and we're trying to provide what we call vCloud for Healthcare as a set of prescriptive solutions on how do I move from private cloud and how do I move out to this hybrid cloud, secure, compliant, and especially for healthcare, that's a big deal, the security compliance. Maybe you could talk to that a little bit.
It is, yeah. So what we're seeing with our healthcare customers is that they really demand the same experience on the SP side of the equation in a hybrid environment that they're getting inside their own enterprise or healthcare cloud. The fact that we're deploying the vCloud suite of products allows them to interface with both sides of their hybrid cloud environment in a way that's seamless. They get a lot of flexibility, a lot of scalability, and of course when they extend their private cloud over to a compliant hosted environment like the one that we're providing for healthcare, they get the opportunity to rapidly scale up, scale down, test dev, move things around, kind of do whatever their business demands on a moment-to-moment basis without ever worrying about capacity or operational inefficiencies.
So they can actually extend their private cloud into yours?
Yes.
And do they treat it any differently? Do you treat it differently?
No, we interconnect things. vCloud Director and vCloud Connector allows them to look at effectively a single pane of glass, and the SP side is supported by Logicworks' very extensive engineering and NOC team, so that we're making sure that everything is running as and when they need it, but they treat the entire environment as one pool of resources for themselves.
So as you know, right, you have a lot of experience in healthcare, and that's why we first connected. Healthcare is really concerned about putting PHI in the cloud, and you have a lot of experience around that. So maybe you can talk to you about your pedigree there.
I would say that we're as concerned about it as they are, which is why we are extremely vigilant about making sure that not only from a technical infrastructure, hardware and software perspective, everything is tested, retested, and audited all the time to kind of ensure compliance insofar as we are legally able to. Sure. We also have invested heavily in the human processes because you can get a lot of of risk that kind of come in from things that are not technically based. We've gotten very good at that. We have multiple complex business associate agreements that we've signed with customers.
Good point. We get to ask that a lot, business associate agreements.
They don't all come in one flavor. So there's the one page.
Don't we wish they would?
I wish that they did. There's the one page BAA, and then there's the real BAA that you have to sign when you're dealing with big public sector or private sector covered entities or departments of health and human services.
Sure.
And they're 300 pages long, and there's a lot of exposure, and we wouldn't be able to do this kind of work if we hadn't really invested and bolted down that part of our business.
And that's why we have so much trust in Logicworks, and they bring so much of a great healthcare pedigree to them, because they will sign the BAs, they understand this, and they really understand that always-on infrastructure is not only private, it's actually in the cloud as well. So I want to thank you for stopping by and chatting. We're really enjoying the partnership. We've got a lot of things to do. So
a lot of good things.
By.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
Okay.